God.
We're following the law enforcement, but we can't.
We're stuck. Oh, Jesus' name.
Keep your hand upon us, Lord.
Everything is burning around us. Every cabin, everything.
Wildfires fueled by record dry conditions. They are burning through the Great Smoky Mountains and threatening cities and tourist sites in eastern Tennessee.
We're now getting incredible video from people trying to escape the flames.
It is believed that more than 14,000 people have already evacuated the area. I want you to look at these images. These are pictures.
The Gatlinburg trip was a trip we took with Helping His Hands disaster relief out of Vincennes. Worked with Scott Shipman, who's the director of that organization before, and knew he was building a house and doing some other relief efforts in Gatlinburg, and learned of a woman he met that lost everything in the fire, and saw some pictures and some other things of him building her house and giving her a fresh start, and thought it'd be something that we could get involved with and take some people down and help out.
You know, once I heard about the trip, I knew I wanted to go. I wanted to, you know, I've had the time available, and you know, I'm not a builder. I'm not, you know, I don't know how to build a house, although I know how to run a little electric right now. You know, it said you didn't need experience, so, you know, when I signed up, and then, you know, we get down there, and there was several guys who knew exactly what they were doing.
I have wanted to do this for a while. Really, I don't know that I want to go overseas, say to Haiti, but yet this was fairly close to home. And in my realm of talents, I enjoy construction, I know construction, so, you know, even though I've been out of it for a while, it's still a trait that I have. That's what made me want to do it. I was a little nervous about not knowing the people that was going, but after about the first half a day to day, that all went away, and we mingled and got to know each other and had a great time.
For some of them, it was a big sacrifice, and I know many of them were having second thoughts before they left. I even had someone call and ask about backing out, but thankfully I was able to talk them back into going, and it paid off.
I was the only girl on this trip from our church, and when I found out that I was going to be the only one, I was a little hesitant to come. But with some encouragement from Ryan Stiles and my husband, I decided to still go on the trip, and I was just worried about being in the way or not being a good helper, because all these guys were going to know exactly what they were doing, and all of that, it just, I worried for nothing, because it was just really good. All the guys were so patient with me and taught me how to do certain things.
The purpose of this trip was to really love on the family that lost their home. And I think that was the impetus behind it. But just like any other mission trip I've ever been on, once you're there and you're involved in it, it turns out that, you know, we get so much more out of it, I think, than they do.
With us going down there and using our time and talent helps show the love of Jesus, and using our hands to actually construct something and helping someone else out that has been through something unfortunate.
When we were working on the house, I just kept thinking about in Scripture in 1 Corinthians when it talks about the body and many parts. And I just felt like our group had different crews working on different projects, and when you step back and look at it, we were all doing different things specifically to help build this house toward the greater goal. And that scripture just came to my mind so often while we were there, and just thinking back on the trip as well, just that that's like a good example of different people using their time and their talents toward an ultimate goal.
Time is everyone's biggest commodity, and it takes a big sacrifice to say you're going to travel 6 hours somewhere in midweek to go help someone you don't even know.